Hello guys, welcome to Programium. This is first video for our Java playlist. In this video we will be talking about Java. We will be teaching you Java assuming that all of you are beginners, but if you have any experience in some other programming languages, then you are most welcome to watch these videos. In these videos will be very beneficial for you. So, it's one of the most famous programming languages. This chart will help you show the importance of Java. It was originally developed at Sun Microsystems by James Gosling in 1995. Later, it was owned by Oracle. Now, we will be talking about statistics related to Java. Java is used in Android phones, in mobile phones, in embedded computer systems, in desktops that include Windows, Linux, Macs, and also in some DVD, CVD players and servers, web applications. Now we will be talking about numbers. Approximately 5 billion mobile phones are used in this world. Out of 5 billion, 3 billion mobile phones or cell phones use Java. Almost every application, specifically Android applications, are written in Java. Kotlin is also used, but Java is the most prominent figure in Android market. As I talked before, Java is used in embedded computer systems. So 1.4 there are approximately 1.4 billion embedded Java computer systems. Here Java SIM cards are written and SIM cards that are used in ATMs, credit cards, debit cards are an example of embedded computer systems. 1.1 billion desktops that include Windows, Linux, Macs. You can see several applications that are written in Java. I will be giving you a short list of examples that uses Java. 930 million JRE downloads. As I talked before, all CD DVD players uses Java, and remaining are servers and mobile applications and Windows applications and web applications, which includes Netflix, YouTube uses Java, Google also uses Java. Enough talk about statistics. Now you will want to create Java applications, but first you have to learn Java. Before teaching you Java, I would like to introduce to you some most important keywords of Java that every Java programmer have to know about. These are JDK, JRE, JVM. JDK is known as Java Development Kit. JRE is known as Java Runtime Environment, and JVM is known as Java Virtual Machine. You can see that JDK contains Java, JDB, and Jar. Javac is commonly used for compilation of programs that are written in Java. Java is a disassembler for Java. JDB is a debugger for Java, and Jar is similar like Java. JRE, as I talked before, is known as Java Runtime Environment. It is used to run the Java applications that you have created, that you have got after compilation of your Java programs. It contains RTE.jar if you are in Windows, but if you use Mac, then you will find classes.jar. And it contains Java, that is a command used to run your compiled Java applications. Java W similar to Java and all external libraries. JVM is known as Java Virtual Machine. It contains bytecode verifier, class loader, and JIT compiler, which is known as just-in-time compiler. Okay, now you have knowledge of these three terms. Now I would like to tell you how a Java program works. First process is that you create a Java file. After that, you compile this Java file using Java command. After that, you got a .class file, and using Java command, this class file is converted to a bytecode. JVM then pick up this bytecode and interpret it and shows the results of your Java application. This is the process of how a Java application works. Now the compilation and interpretation bytecode, what are these terms? I would like to tell you in a separate video. Okay, now we have an understanding of how a Java program works, how to compile it, decompile it, or run it. But we need one more thing to get started to create our Java applications, and that is an IDE. IDE stands for Integrated Development Environment. There are a lot of IDEs for Java that are named as Eclipse IDE, NetBeans IDE, IntelliJ, Visual Studio, and Visual Studio Code. But I will be using IntelliJ here, and I will tell you why. We use IDE to write our Java applications. Of course, we need Java files, and uh, from that files, we will create our application. To write or create those Java files, we need some kind of a software like text editor, notepad, etc. But we need something more than a usual notepad or text editor. And IDE is a perfect choice for us. And I will be giving you a comparison in our practical video uh, that how using an IDE we can improve our productivity. Enough for this video. We will be giving you a practical section of how to install these apps and getting started our journey to Java. So stay tuned for our next video, and don't forget to subscribe and like our videos and share with your friends. Goodbye.